Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. So let me just play my intro because I haven't played it in a very long time. I'm going to play my intro if I can find it. Okay, I can't find my intro. That's so funny. But anyways, yeah, um, yeah. So as you can see today, I'm going to talk about Keke Palmer, and the DV. I think it is a DV situation. I know others might say differently. They might look into it as something different. Hi, Ruby Red to the show. How are you? Um, but yes, in my opinion, I would say this is very similar. I would say much as like the Tina Turner thing with Ike. There is no difference. I also think that her her ex guy, he was very triggered by when she was around Usher, when she danced with Usher, even though that probably there was nothing in it. He, on the other hand, he's in the background, and I think with most of the stars, the women's stars, well, her situation. I think there was another situation which has happened before with other women who are stars, and you know they are the breadwinners, and the guy gets a little jealous about it, or whatever the case may be, and he's in the background as far as I see with him. I mean, like, you lot can correct me. He seems to be in the background. um he he seems to, he reads into things too much. Some things you might not read into. I'm just speculating, by the way, okay, allegedly and all that stuff, because it's a DV situation. It's a real DV situation, and the restraining order should have been put on him from a long time, because probably he's probably hit her before in the past. This is not the only time. It's just that he got caught on the surveillance camera. And I'm going to see if I can find a newspaper or a article, because there's probably a lot more to this than that. You know what I mean? To push not only that, when someone is how Kiki is. Kiki seems to be a person who enjoys what she does. She makes the money. She's known for a lot of things, and I definitely think the Usher thing definitely tipped it a little bit for her guy. I don't know whether he's her husband, boyfriend, whatever. I think that tipped it for him. Now let's see. Okay, so actress Keke Palmer is seeking full custody of her 8-month old son with ex boyfriend Darius after claims of Jackson physically, mentally, and emotionally abusing her during their relationship. The claims have created a social media firestorm, with fans calling for Jackson to stay far, far away from Palmer and their son, according to the media reports. Palmer, 30, is claiming that Jackson, 29, has been unhinged. See, he's unhinged as well, and dangerous to both me and our son. According to the court documents filed in Los Angeles Superior Court Thursday, The USA Today. Palmer petitioned the court for legal physical custody of her son, Leonidas Andre whatever Jackson, also filed for temporary restraining order and a request for the DV restraining order as well. Filing, the Within filing, Palmer claims Jackson abused her multiple times over the past 2 years. So that's what I said. It has been going on for a while. It must have been going on for a while, including a recent weekend in the filing. She managed to describe multiple instances of physical and emotional abuse in writing and provided stills captured from surveillance video installed in her home as evidence. So she had to install the camera to prove what was going on. Palmer claimed the most recent attack took place on November the 5th when Jackson trespassed into her home without her knowledge or her consent. Darius threatened me, then physically attacked me, lounging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone when I told him I was going to call the police, Palmer stated, coupled with the stills from the surveillance video, which was labeled February the 13th, 2022. Throughout the course of 2 years, Palmer recalled what happened during the times she was abused by the hands of Jackson, where she situated many incidences of physical violence, including striking, grabbing me around the neck, descriptions of Darius destroying my physical property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to unalive himself with a gun if I left, harassment, and other physical, emotional abuse. The violence also noted that the surveillance video was taken when Jackson body slammed me into the stairs, by my neck. The filing also includes another incident where Jackson accused Palmer of flirting with a woman while out to eat in April 2022. The couple left the meal to return to the hotel, and Palmer then said that Darius grabbed my prescription eyeglasses away from me, threw them on the ground, and stomped on them. He then opened my bag, threw all of my belongings onto the pavement in the rain, and threw my car keys across the parking lot before he got into his own car and drove off, Team Vogue reported. Palmer also claims in filing that Jackson would love bomb me, and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold and perceived insult him. If we were at a party or event I spoke with one person too long or looked at someone a certain way, he would storm off in a rage, telling me I was expletive, while accusing me of cheating on him. Exploitive. And that I did not love him. And Darius had a way of gaslighting me to make me feel like I was doing something wrong, even though I wasn't. Her filing stated things was apparently so bad that Palmer's mother, Sharon Palmer, stepped in and took to Instagram to defend her daughter, taking aim at both Jackson and his older brother. Insecure star Satarius Jackson, who defended his brother in since a deleted tweet. I have never done anything like this. I have been in this business for 22 years. I have seen a lot of stuff, but this is, I can't help myself, she said in the video. For Saranius Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he posted, he knew his brother was abusive. For context, Sararius Jackson wrote in the post on X, formerly known as Twitter, Thursday night, the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. You all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies, and any child in the middle of something like this doesn't deserve it at all. Wow, so sad. Upon reading this, Sharon Palmer said she reached out to Sartorius Jackson over a year ago about his younger brother abusive ways. I went to Sartorius over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter, and she said in the video, and he said, well, I used to be like that. Wow. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's the special guy. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. She continued, you are part of the problem. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, he's been doing this for years. I thought so. I knew when I saw this that I was right in a way, because it put me in mind, like I said, even the pictures, hold on, let me stop this. Even the pictures itself, when I saw the picture of her on the chair, let me see if I can find it. Of her on the chair. Is it gonna show? When I saw this picture, I said to myself, this has been going on for a long time. It's not just now it's been going on. Where she probably put the surveillance cameras in place so she can get the restraining order to stick. Because this guy, right, it's just like, you know who you're with at the end of the day. You know she's going to talk to a lot of people. You know she's going to see a lot of people. Like, you're not getting with an ordinary person. You're not getting with an ordinary person. You're getting with a person who's known. Hold on, let me see if I can find a document. I just saw it. Oh, it's only some of it. You know who she is. You know her personality. It's not going to show the rest of it, is it? No, it's only showing some of it. You know who you got with at the end of the day, and then you've been doing this for 2 years, and your brother said he was like that too. What's going on? Right. His brother said he was like that too. So he's not even gonna say to his brother, look, right, you know what you got? You got a good woman there. What are you doing? Like, he just, anyway, this is the document that was filed. Well, some of it anyway. Let's get it bigger. It's just sad. Like, you know who you are with. So he's a very insecure person. For what I'm reading here, he's a very insecure person. He can't handle his anger. He's a narcissist. I know people hate that word. He's a whole narc. Like, you've been doing this for 2 years or more to this girl, to this lady. I think her mum. I think there's a one where her mum talks. Let me see if I can find the one where the mum talks. Because YouTube will be funny if I play the video. It's like, what the hell? So you have no boundaries then. So in front of your son, you're there talking profanities to your woman in front of your son. So you're teaching your son to do the same thing to another woman. I think it had a whole lot to do with when she was dancing with Usher. I mean, people can tell me I'm wrong. I think this was the start of it for beginnings. I think this is where it all started from. More where it got worse. Shall I say where it got worse? Because it already had started. This is where it got worse for her. I think when she was dancing with Usher, because he sounds like a control freak. He's insecure of himself. You know, some men get off on other men looking at their women. You know, there's men like that. He's not one of them. So though he's a good looking man himself, he just sounds like he's deranged. But like I said, you could tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, let's just get to the other part of it because I want to. Okay. Hopefully, this is going to play without buffering. Don't know whether it's going to play, but we're going to see. I should let it load before I put it on the screen, innit? Yeah, he just sounds very insecure. Okay, so this is, I think, Keke Palmer's mother.
Thing like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I
Come on.
can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuck boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuck boy and you're a part of the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he said he said he used to be like that. That's not good. When you say I used to be like that. Like, remember that word? They say a leopard can never change his spots. He's one of the. That sounds like if he got into a relationship, he would literally, you know, abuse the person he's with. I just like, wow. Wow. That's all I can say. But it is similar to Tina Turner. Because remember, Tina Turner was in a relationship, DV relationship, abusive relationship, financially, emotionally, spiritually, all types of abusive you can think of. She was in that relationship for a very long time. And she had to take him to court to get her name because he was like, oh, I built her up, she's got my name, it's my family name, blah 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 blah, right? So when I saw the picture of the stills of the surveillance, what came into my mind was like, wow, um like Tina Turner, basically. So I definitely think that Keke Palmer had to put the video up there to prove that this was going on, because maybe she took it to the court several times and couldn't get it to go through or filed or whatever the case may be. She needed evidence, and this is why she put the cameras in the house, so she can get the stills to take it to the court, because everything's done with proof, like nowadays. You know what I mean? You can't file stuff without proof. And over 2 years now, the mum too, the mum probably, like, she probably used to tell her mum a lot of times what used to happen, and the mum's probably was fed up of hearing her daughter going through this, like, hearing her daughter go through this, going through going through this abusiveness with a guy. So, she took herself and she spoke out. And, like, I think any mother would do that, would stand up to and say, look, this is not right. Like, you can't be abusing my child. Can't be abusing my child in the way you're doing. Like, it's not normal. And the brother, oh my days, like it's okay. Gaslight. I heard the words there: gaslighting, love bombing, physical, emotional. Because she's the breadwinner, so it's not really financial abuse. But like DV comes in many forms. It could be verbal, mental as well. And I feel that she she literally had enough. She had enough. Like, okay, I'm going to use the allegedly card too. She had enough. And she had to go prove it to the court to say, well, this is going on with me. And they said, okay, we need proof of what's going on with you, etc., etc. And yeah, it's just like you can't. It's like these things are normally not spoken about in some communities. I just saw something. It's not spoken about in some communities. There's really something wrong with a person when he can when you have no control over yourself, when your wife, girlfriend cannot talk to someone for long, you get upset. That's controlling. That's a very controlling behavior. If she's looking at someone too long, oh, you must like him. Like, what? Sometimes, right, it doesn't mean nothing. Sometimes maybe she's just doing her transaction, her business or whatever, because like she's got to try to meet people so that she can go and create more films. Let me see. I don't know what that was. I thought, but yeah, it's like, it's like, oh, look, some people's talking out. Hold on, let me see. Let's go to this one. So this guy says the thing that scares me the most about DV, this Keke Palmer situation, is how many women continue to put on a brave face, a happy face, and keep on pushing out here in the world when they know they are being abused and disrespected by men that they love behind closed doors. I can't even imagine. And sadly, currently there are some sick, weak, pathetic men out there here preying on and victimizing women and getting away with it, and we don't know about it oftentimes until it's too late. Yeah, because she smiles all the way through it. She smiled through all that. Let's get it bigger so we can see it. She smiled all through that. Some women, it's like, I'll give an example. Me and my daughter used to be I think she was a teenager or something, or somebody. I can't remember. Where was my daughter or friend? And we was walking, and my friend said, he's DV, like that's DV going on there. Like sometimes you can know because the woman does be so placid. In most cases, they're placid, or in most cases, they keep up a front. They keep up a front to. There's two faces to them. There's the inside of the house, and there's the face that they put on outside, right? And they will smile through that. So he said, so what this guy is saying, Sherwood, is true because later on now you hear it's gone another way. Now we've heard of women dying from DV as well. So, so the difference. What the guy is saying is actually on point. Is that point? Should be and feel safe. And she's taking it all different angles. She's taken she put the surveillance in different angles of the house, of the house. It's gonna show. What I'm seeing on the screen. It's very sad that this goes on and women suffer in silence in most cases, like I said. Like, you're supposed to feel safe around your man. Trying to see if I can find another situation. Okay. So Darius Dalton wrote, I don't know if this is him. Darius Dalton Jackson sees nothing wrong with DV. I hope Keke stays far away from him. He's sick, man. So he put, I don't support DV, but I am not surprised that $1 million athletes get into trouble caused by female dogs are stupid. So his way how he sees things is messed up. It's messed up. So Keke Palmer has reportedly been granted a temporary restraining order against ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson. She has also gained sole custody for her 8-month-old son, of which Darius may also be distanced from. You even see the date in history. Let me see. I know I'm quiet. I'm just looking at something. It's just like, wow. Anyway, let's do this. What Keke Palmer went through is awful. Most women who only date men shouldn't be victim blamed for experiencing abuse, but still always choose a man over a woman to date. Not trying. Oh, this is somebody's point of view. That's not important. So yeah, this is I say it's scary for her. I say scary. But it's definitely, if you know about Tina Turner and her domestic abuse and how bad it was, where I used to love bomb her, like, when she do great shows and stuff, he'll get all jealous and he'll just do a lot because he believes he has the right to do it because he is either married to her or whatever. And I'm glad she's put a restraining order. Hopefully she gets a permanent one to put on him because it could be worse. This could be a whole nother story. Like, we could be talking about her in past tense. I know people have other opinions on it, but my opinion is this has been going on for a long time, and the article confirmed it has been going on for a long time, and she needs to stay away from him at this point. Don't be like, oh, I'm in it for our son. No, no. Run away. He sounds very like he has no remorse at the end of the day. I want to person like that. You just keep your distance. And this is just my sole opinion on it. I would not want any of my relatives, man, because men go through it as well. Men go through it as well. So anybody to go through this at all. Oh, she gets the little that she's been with him. She needs to understand that you can't his weak because he would bring you into so-called relationship. You can't say, yeah, I'm doing this for my son. Because he would use his child to get to you. Oh, what's it? You're trying to keep my son away from me. Da, 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 da. Now, any woman who's been in DV would know exactly how the words go until that time where you just make up in your mind where you just need to go because you just can't take it no more. Underneath, I got to say, and give me your opinion on it. What do you think of this? Since it's come out about Keke Palmer fighting strength, I feel that like you just have to understand where a person. So with that said, I'm going to come off. I will see you later. Take care. Bye.